Coming to you live from Rublin Studio in Brooklyn, New York. The hot new internet talk show, Know Yourself, where we inform you, inspire you, and encourage you to know yourself. And here to help you do just that, your host, Mr. Brian McCoy.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Know Yourself. My first guest on the show today is a promoter, second to none. She's just different from everyone else. Welcome to the set, Plachette Hunt of 3L Promotions.
Everybody, how are you?
Welcome, Plachette. How are you?
Good, good.
Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, first up, what does 3L stand for? What is that?
3L Promotions, it's basically, it's what life is, you know, and what life means to me. And I believe that everybody can identify with, and that's one life. We have one life, and that's the life in Christ. One love, and that's to love everyone, and one Lord, which we all serve.
Wow, that's interesting. How did you come up with that?
One day I was at my old job, and I wanted a name, again, like I said, that would basically just round off everything in life and what life meant to me, and what I believe that people can relate to as well. So everyone can relate to love, God, and life, you know. So, and that's what I promote in my music: love, life, and God.
Now, how did you look at the promotion game now, you see majority of it is male-based.
Yes.
How did this become a passion and a desire for you to take on?
Well, truthfully, it honestly started out in ministry at my old church, Victory International. They were a very outreach-based ministry, and what they did, a lot of it was they would get artists and they would perform in the street to win the souls. And I saw it as a need to really help push the artists to get the word out to the lost, because I saw the result of that was winning souls. So just the passion of what they were putting out, as well as being able to be effective in reaching the lost, that's how I became a promoter. But prior to that, I was doing secular promotions for a short time before the Lord, you know, caught my life and really had me dedicate myself to Him. But I was venturing out into the secular world at one point in my life, so, you know, until God
Kind of gave you a little bit of hands-on experience with it.
Yes.
So now, is this something that you discovered that you knew that you wanted to do later on in years as you got older, or was it something
Yes.
when you were younger?
Well, it was definitely later on in years, because I just had the natural ability to help artists, to help artists find their passion, find their way to really build them up and push them. So being around artists all my life, being around different musicians, etc., I always had the ability to help push them. So that within itself, and then later on down the line, just the passion. You know, I always knew I was going to be in the music industry, not sure where exactly, but the more I got around artists and the result of me pushing them and just building them up it just became natural for me.
Now, I also read that one of your childhood friends is none other than Foxy Brown.
Yes.
Did she have any influence or play
Oh,
any particular part?
absolutely. Back in the day, you know, in the early 90s, it was like about battling. So she was a little scared to battle, you know, at the time. Not scared, but, you know, she wasn't as confident. So I was like, yo, you know, guys would come around and they were like, yo, you know, I heard you could rhyme. And I'm like, yo, you just rhyme. She'd be like, nah. And then she just would get the courage and then forget about it once she went out. Because I used to read her rhymes, and I'm like, yo, how do you put this together? And she was like 14 at the time. So
wow.
I just always used to encourage her, like, yo, just battle, and forget about it after that.
So you basically had this knack to encourage
Yes.
artists to do what they love to do when
Yes.
sometimes they didn't have the confidence or the will to even do it.
Yes, absolutely.
That's being a female.
Mhm.
Do you find it hard in the industry for males to accept you who do the same job that you do?
Oh, absolutely. It's because the industry is male dominated. You know, women are always looked upon as, oh, you're a female, you can't do it. But, you know, God has given me the ability. I'm very aggressive. I'm very professional, and I don't let it. They know when you're about your business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to be about your business in this game. You have to be totally professional, and it's not about no side games. Honestly, as a female.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I know where you
You know, I'm not just in the gospel, but I'm as well in the secular. you know, a lot of my events are catered to the lost. So I don't really do most of my events in the churches. So I am challenged a lot with that, you know, in the industry. But you have to know yourself. Just you
That's
know,
right.
the
That's
name
right.
of the show. And just knowing that, you know what, I'm out here for what I have to do and keep that focus, you know. And they, after a while, they embrace you and they respect you. You know, you have to respect yourself as a woman in this industry. Character and integrity is my motto.
Do you find that there are more or they're becoming more female promoters now than they were when you first started?
Absolutely. I think from what I've seen, I see a lot of young ladies coming up now and, you know, promoting the arts, promoting music. So it's inspiring to me as well, because as women, you know, again, you know, it's very hard in the industry, and I believe that, you know, if this is your passion and you know what you want to do, you got to go forward.
Have you ever had an artist, male of course,
Mhm.
that you went to approach and say, listen, you know, I want to manage you, I want to promote you, and they looked at you because you were a female, like, what can you do for me? Come on, go be in a video or something like that. What was that like? If that ever happened to you?
Honestly, no. Every artist that I deal with, I've been approached.
Really?
Yeah, I've been approached, and I just give God praise for that, because
That's
I've
awesome.
never had to seek out artists, you know, or just my name alone, you know, behind what my business ethics, you know, has allowed me to gain a lot of clientele.
Reputation means a lot, people. So now, tell me some of the artists that you have under your belt.
Right now, I'm currently working with a gentleman by the name of Gage, a gentleman by the name of Whatever. He's a former member of G Unit. Another group called What. It's funny because they have two different names, but they're a group, a guy and a girl, Hasib and Chocolate, as well as a young lady by the name of Hee Sun Lee.
Okay.
So they're all artists. They're independent. They're doing very, very well. And we're still growing. We're still growing, and managing two artists myself right now, a female R&B singer and a rapper.
I was just about to ask you, are all of them rap artists, or do you have some singers in there as well?
Yeah, I'm just branching out now. A lot of artists I originally dealt with was hip hop, but I don't want to, you know, box in myself to just hip hop, because I love music, and you know, if the talent is there, and you know, I'm definitely going to work with them.
So do you have any up-and-coming promotions where some of your artists or events where some of your artists are going to be at that the people should know about?
Absolutely. We have, well, it's consistent. You're going to always, on the internet, I'm always promoting. We're all over. We're going to be all over New York City, different events, different venues. Again, my artists, we cater a lot to the streets.
Listen, everyone, promote 3L Promotions by Miss Plachette Hunt. She has a lot of artists coming up. Look for 3L Promotions via internet, via flyer, you name it, look for her. Look for 3L Promotions. When you see 3L Promotions, think of this young lady, Plachette Hunt. Her artists are the bomb. They're up and coming. They're going to bless your soul. Check her out.